Hey there. Good evening. I am wondering this one question this evening. I just got off a training with my clients and it ended up being a very powerful, actually emotional training. And so I wanted to come on here for a quick second to talk about this idea of who has your back as an entrepreneur. And as you come into the room, I just kind of want to lay out that this is a key thing that we have to oftentimes deal with in entrepreneurship. How do we get the support that we need in order to be able to move forward? So as you come in, I just want to say hello, hello, hello. Good evening. This is somewhat of an impromptu live. Um, as I said, I was just kind of inspired to do this because I'm finishing up. We finished up a training in my community not so long ago, and I said, let me go on and talk about this because it was really quite moving. Um, if you're an entrepreneur, let me see in the chat, answer this question for me. Have you ever felt have you ever suffered the reality of comparing yourself to others in the entrepreneur journey? You are looking at yourself being here, and in your mind everybody else is there, and you don't and then you begin to question, like, do I even really need to do this? Should I do this? Do I even belong? Right? Do you start to shrink yourself in the face of comparison? Like, if you've ever had that happen to you, let me know in the chat. I would like to know. I do think that it's a common thing. And I would also argue that it's not only for beginners. Like, at every stage that you go in business, honestly, there will always be people that are more advanced than you. So this issue can be real no matter where you are in this journey. And if it's not dealt with properly, oftentimes it can make you quit, okay? Because you don't feel worthy, right? How do you get past that? I would argue that it has to do with who has your back. Like, are you in a community that has your back? Uh, Tonight on our training, we had one of my clients sort of express this feeling like, do I even belong? She's one of the newer clients in the sense that her business is newer. And she felt like she was a little bit behind in some of the things that we were working on together in the collective as a collective. And she was beginning to wonder if she even belonged there. And what made me so proud was to see how everyone responded so graciously and empathetically. Everyone had her back. Everyone reminded her that, yes, you do belong. Yes, we all have been there. Yes, we all had to start somewhere. And I want to ask you this one question. Do you have someone in your life that can breathe life into you when you feel down? Do you have someone in your life that can make you feel strong and tall when you are feeling small? Do you have someone in your life that you can be vulnerable with and let them know when you feel frustrated by this journey called entrepreneurship? And if you do not, you need that person. You need that person or those people like that, because there will be days like that. There are days like that no matter where you are, honestly, on this journey. It's not just for beginners, it's for everybody who is on this path, because every path, every stage in this path leads to the next one, leads to the next one. And there's always going to be challenges. There are always going to be bumps in the road. But if you don't have that support system around you, then you're having to deal with it by yourself. So I just wanted to come on here for a quick second tonight to say, do not let yourself languish in isolation. In those moments, you have to reach out to your safe space. And I think one of the safest spaces is to be around other entrepreneurs because they know what it feels like. They know what it feels like. They've been there, they've done that. They get it in a way that individuals who might care about you but just have never had this experience just may not have the exact perspective. So, my challenge to you tonight is to find your people. Find your ride or dies who will be around you, who will breathe life into you, who will encourage you, who will make sure that you keep going in those moments where you are feeling low. Because here's what I know: if you endure, you can get to the other side. The biggest thing between where you are now in business and where you want to be is whether or not you are willing to endure those moments or if you'll give up. All right. And I just want to give you a quick encouragement tonight. to not give up. Find your squad. Find those people who will breathe life into you and whom you will breathe life into when they need you. And that's the place that will make sure that you keep going. That's my quick message for tonight. That's it. All right. I will be back on here later. I have some other things I'm going to do tonight before I go to bed, but I just wanted to say be encouraged. Be encouraged. There is better on the other side. And the worst thing you can do is compare yourself. You are uniquely you, and that's a gift to the world. With that said, I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope this was encouragement to whoever needed to hear this. And I will chat with you all later. Bye, guys.